Hi, everyone, and welcome to the weekly wrap up, a teeny tiny little show where I share my personal choice of top 5 educational tweets from the past week. Why? Because Twitter is a goldmine of tips, hacks, and info, all freely shared by educators around the globe. If you don't have a personal learning network, or if you're a little wary of Twitter, please allow me to be your guide. Because social media isn't for everybody, and frankly, you're just super busy. So I'm more than happy to curate good things for you. Now let's get to it with the top 5 tweets from the past week in no particular order. Technology Laura is always a solid follow. Subsequently, this isn't her first time at the weekly wrap up rodeo. Her teaching tip to break up a lesson into 5 distinct parts, pairing each part with its own distinct educational technology that impels students to take charge of their learning, is a simple but engaging model to follow. In fact, the supporting comments to this tweet confirm that very fact. One educator thoughtfully responded, "The structures would at least force me to talk less. Bingo." And another affirms Laura's lesson structure as an exemplary form of, quote, gradual release. Well done, Laura. Thank you for sharing. Oh, Jenny Abbott Edwards, I read your tweet and you made me feel like Wayne and Garth.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
Oh my gosh, a kindergarten teacher and a virtual one to boot needs all the support we can heap on her, people. She's looking for a community, and it definitely takes a village now more than ever. So please interact with this tweet, link up with Jenny and others like her around the world to start learning and growing from each other. Personally speaking, I've learned more from my Twitter teachers than from any other form of PD, for reals. Now, I'm not alone when it comes to the full on nerd thrill I get when digitizing lessons, and I'm pretty sure California history teacher Mr. Ruffton gets it too. I clicked the link in this tweet to get a copy of his gamified economics SEL lesson and proceeded to fall down a legit rabbit hole. I I was engaged, I was awed, and then also had no one in the house to play with. Ugh. Anyway, I know I learned a thing or two, and I'm sure your kiddos will too. It's always a smart move to follow other educators who are killing it in their gamification of learning. Now, while Bitmojis are super fun and creative, our 13 and under crowd can't fully take advantage of them. Until now, until Canva. Mwah! Chef's kiss, Canva. If your students click more at the left side of their editor screen in Canva and search for Character Builder, they can create their own avatar, as New Zealander Donna Golightly recently shared. And as Donna notes, avatars aren't the only use for Character Builder. I'd love to see kiddos incorporate them into their presentations, their storyboards, their reading character studies. What else can your students do with it? If you come up with ideas, please tweet it at me. And finally, as we head into February, be aware, be very aware that Tuesday will soon be upon us. February 22nd this year offers a once in a decade, yeah, I think I did my math right, opportunity to celebrate numbers. Why not grab Oklahoma high school math teacher Sarah Carter's Tuesday challenge and make a game day of it? I'd also love to know how many other Tuesday activities are out there. So if you find anything, please tweet it out and tag me. And that's it, the top 5 finds on Twitter from the past week. I hope you find them useful for your teacher life. Links from today's show are below. Feel free to share this video with your colleagues or use them in your teacher-based teams and faculty meetings. Share far and wide, please. And if you need anything in the way of free coaching or micro-learning opportunities like this one, please don't hesitate to reach out. My contact info is in the show notes too. I'm Stephanie DeMichael, learning designer and instructional coach with the Educational Service Center of Northeast Ohio. Thank you so much for watching and supporting. I'll see you next week.